So I was a teenager after nu metal had just become popular, and there were so many copycats. There were bands just ripping each other's styles and sounds off all the time, left, right and centre. However, there was one that's always struck me as egregious. I don't know what. I just can't understand how two songs sounded so similar, so close together from one really popular band and one that I would certainly consider to be at least a B-grade popular band. I don't know, a lot of people would argue that they are a popular band too. So one's Limp Bizkit and the other one is Primer 55. I'm going to show you these songs play by play. Intro, the main riff, and even the chorus. Just, to me, this is two of the most similar sounding songs I've ever seen or ever heard. And I've almost never hear anyone bringing them up. So both the intros start off with a quite distorted guitar riff, repeated, and then a bit of a scream or a yell and then bang, straight into the verse. And now this verse riff is borderline identical. I've seen some people argue a song sounds similar, but this is something else, especially with that intro leading up. Now the verses come in with a hip-hop type beat, still kind of following the same formula as the main riff, but a little bit of rapping over top. And then bam, in comes the chorus, screaming, yelling over that main riff again. Again, they've gone a little bit different with how they've approached the chorus, but that same riff, that same beat, just so similar. Towards the end it gets a little bit different, but they have a breakdown at the end where it goes a bit quieter and then builds up again towards the end. And when they tell me to turn down the vocal, I want to bring that beat back. And when they tell us to shut the fuck up, I want to bring that beat back. So let me know, did you ever hear these two songs and think, God, this is the same song? I don't remember specifically when I first noticed, but I heard Primer 55 loose. It was on a WCW Mayhem the Music. I feel like I heard that first for some reason, but either way, eventually I had them both on my playlist and I thought the other one of them was the other song, and then went, I've heard this before, and it took me years to figure out that they were so similar. I've shown a few people and they've all kind of gone, oh yeah, it's similar, but wow. I can't believe no one sort of brought it up in the past, and I had a quick look around and this is about the closest I got. A couple of Reddit posts, this guy seems to get it, so is this guy. It seems like Limp Bizkit got in there first, but they were sort of formed around the same time. There's no confirmation of when Loose was actually written, but the band formed around the same time as $3 Bill had been released. So, I don't know, they must have heard, in my opinion, they've heard Limp Bizkit and taken it, but there's not enough evidence to sort of show who was first or anything like that. Could be just a coincidence because, nu metal is very much a kind of paint-by-numbers genre. There's not too much you can do with it, especially if you're trying to go for the same sound as those bands were going for. But yeah, interesting nonetheless. Let me know what you think. Am I being over the top? Is this a little conspiracy-ish? Or are these literally the same song? Let me know. Hi.
It's not the same. Not the same. Not the same.